Guys, let's do a follow-up update concerning Mohammed Kudus and also talk about Kamaldeen Sulemana and also Arsenal, amongst many others. But before we jump into it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and also turn on notification. My name is Adam. You're watching SportsCornerGH Weekly. Let's jump into it and talk about Mohammed Kudus. In my previous video, I talked about his performance today for Tottenham Hotspur against Arsenal in preseason. Tottenham won that game by 1-0. If you have not seen the video yet, please check my just recently uploaded video and enjoy the reaction. And please add your comment. How do you see Mohammed Kudus' performance so far in preseason with Tottenham Hotspur? But then after the game, the coach of Tottenham Hotspur, Thomas Frank, had this to say about Mohammed Kudus. Guys, let's check this out.
Sorry, I'm going to try ask one more. You've spoken before about Mohammed Kudus' unpredictability. Now that you've worked with him for a few weeks, just wanted you to tell us a little bit more about him and in a game like this, what he kind of offers to the team.
Yeah, I think he was really good today. Kudus, I think his hold-up play and taking care of the ball, getting out of tricky situations, his one-on-one skills, creating opportunities for the team, I think was top class. And on top of that, I think he's working extremely hard. There was one recovery run from a set piece where he was sprinting all the way back. I can't remember which one Arsenal player it was, and won the ball back. And that's he just helped the team so much. So he will make a lot of the fans be very excited with his offensive actions, and he will also help the team defensively.
So guys, you have heard from Thomas Frank, the coach of Tottenham Hotspur, and what he had to say about Mohammed Kudus. If Adam had said exactly what he said, a lot of people would be like, I am hyping Mohammed Kudus. You heard from the coach. Mohammed Kudus tracked back in that game. Things that a lot of people felt like Mohammed Kudus will not do. He was doing it in the game. He tracked back to retrieve a ball. He was good in 1v1 situations. I don't want to even talk too much. Thank you, Thomas Frank, for letting people believe in Mohammed Kudus again, because he's a very good player and I believe he's going to do a lot of good things with Tottenham Hotspur and also with the coach, Thomas Frank. But then, guys, you have heard from the coach. Let me know what you think about it down below in the comments. But then in other news concerning Mohammed Kudus, there is a new song, a new chant for Mohammed Kudus, and it's going to start from next season. The fans are already dishing out the lyrics, and some have started memorizing the lyrics, because come next season, anytime Tottenham Hotspur play a game against West Ham, against Chelsea, against Arsenal, this is the song they are going to sing. This is the chant they are going to be shouting on. And this is the lyrics. I don't know the melody to it, but I'm going to try and learn it once it's out. And trust me on this. Before the season starts, I'll know this by heart. I will know it off head. That is the honest truth. And this is the lyrics. Mohammed Kudus on the wings. He left Cockneys to join the Hits. He hates West Ham. He hates Chelsea. He hates Arsenal. And he loves Tottenham. Do. Yes. So I'm going to make sure to learn this. If you love Mohammed Kudus, try and learn this, because anytime Kudus plays in the EPL against all these teams, West Ham, Chelsea, Arsenal, Man City, we'll be singing this song, especially when he scores a goal. But then, guys, this is another update concerning Mohammed Kudus. Lastly, let's talk about the prophecy. Today, Tottenham won a trophy. Yeah, the game was played in Hong Kong. It's the Hong Kong Football Festival. They ended up lifting up a trophy. But then last video I made on Mohammed Kudus and the whole prophecy thing, I said Kudus, per what the prophet said, was going to win a silver. And I was referring to it as a silverware, stating that it might be the Super Cup. But someone prompted me and told me that what the prophet was saying might be this cup. And I told the person, no, we don't want this trophy. We want Super Cup. We want a major trophy. Now, this one there, which trophy is this? After 5 years, people will forget about this trophy. But when you win the Super Cup, it is etched in history. Nobody will forget. You understand? But then, guys, let's see what happens on the 13th of August when Tottenham takes on PSG in the UEFA Super Cup. But then, guys, this is the latest update I have for you concerning Mohammed Kudus. Let me know what you think about it down below in the comments. Now, let's move away from Kudus and talk about Kamaldeen Sulemana. We're all excited when we heard Kamaldeen Sulemana has signed for Atalanta for 4 years from Southampton. At Southampton, it really did not go well. Injuries here and there. When the coaches were changed, he was not getting regular playing time. Even the few times that he showed his ability, he was not consistent with it. And me, I was so worried because Southampton got relegated and they were going to play in the Championship. And it was like the player was in this static loop, like he goes round and round and round and nothing changes. But we're all excited when he went to Atalanta. On Thursday, Atalanta held a press conference so Kamaldeen Sulemana can speak to the fans, can speak to the press. And guys, I'm going to tell you some of the things he said during the press conference. First, he talked about his jersey number. He said initially he wanted jersey number 10. But because someone else is wearing that jersey number 10 in the team, he went in for jersey number 7. Guys, let's check this out.
10 is my favorite number, first of all. Inspired by Ronaldinho. Since I was young, I've always looked up to him. So he's the reason why I've always liked number 10. And obviously when I came, someone had the number 10 already, so I had to improvise. So I picked number 7. And I think years back, Ronaldinho won number 7 for Brazil, so I'm inspired by that.
So guys, you have heard from Kamaldeen Sulemana concerning the jersey number. Also, he spoke about him and also Ademola Lookman. It looks as if people thought him being signed to Atalanta, they are seeing him as a replacement for Ademola Lookman. He says he's not a replacement. Guys, this is what Kamaldeen Sulemana had to say about all that.
I wasn't told I was going to replace anybody. I came to join the team, so I'm guessing I came to play with everybody. That's, if you remember, I said it will be a pleasure to play with such a great player here. I can learn a lot from him. I can improve as a player beside him. So I don't think I came in as a replacement. I just came to, also create my history here.
So guys, you have heard from Kamaldeen Sulemana. He has explained himself. He said he's not a substitute to anyone. He's not yet to replace anyone. He's yet to help the team. And he spoke a lot. The whole video is like 20 minutes. So you can go and check Atalanta's YouTube channel to watch the full length of the press conference and the interview and everything. But then guys, it was good to see Kamaldeen Sulemana speak to the fans. You know one thing I liked? He was very eloquent. Like, I think Kudus I know Kudus is good at that, but Kamaldeen Sulemana, very eloquent. The English was flowing. The vibe, like, I loved it. I loved it for him. Very, very good conversation there from Kamaldeen Sulemana speaking to the fans of Atalanta. Now, let's move away from that and talk about Mohammed Salisu, his transfer. In my previous video, when I talked about Mohammed Salisu, I stated that Monaco are looking to ship the player away from the team. The whole of this year, he has not really played a lot of games. So you see, let me just take your minds to last season. Last season, at the beginning of the season, he was playing. Even in Champions League, we all remember when Monaco played against Barcelona, when they won that game. He did a mistake, but we were all talking about how good he was in the game. At the beginning of the season, he was playing. But then the second half of the season, that was where the problem started. Do you know, from February to like the end of the season, he did not play a lot of games. Even when he came in, he was playing 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. No. He fell off when it came to the pecking order at Monaco. And all due to injuries. So injuries here and there. But when he was fit and returned, he was not getting regular playing time. So it got to a point that the player was frustrated. Monaco themselves felt like, no, the player is frustrated. Now, Monaco have signed Eric Dier from Bayern Munich. So Mohamed Salisu is like the third choice now in the team. Now, in that video, I also stated that there's a team in the Spanish La Liga who is interested in signing Mohammed Salisu. The name of the team is Valencia. Now, just know this. Monaco is not going to let Mohammed Salisu leave at a cheap price because they signed the player for 15 million euros 2 seasons ago. They are going to make sure they recoup the large chunk of that money. But currently, his market value is 12 million euros. Now, what we are getting, latest updates, and this is coming from Mathieu Moroto from Marca. He states that Real Sociedad are also interested in Mohammed Salisu. Now, the reason why Real Sociedad will be interested in Mohammed Salisu is because of what he did when he was playing for Real Valladolid and also what he did with Southampton. They loved what they saw. And the ones pushing for this deal is the club's sporting director and also the coach. Sporting director is called Eric Bretos, and also the coach is called Sergio Francisco. They are the ones pushing for Mohammed Salisu to join Real Sociedad. They want to beef up their squad. And I've already said this, Mohammed Salisu is not new to the Spanish La Liga. Going to Real Sociedad is a step in the right direction. It's a chance, an opportunity to give his career that boost. Ghana is going to the World Cup. if you are going to make that call up, you are going to make that squad, you need to be playing regularly. Nobody's going to bring a bench warmer to that squad. But then, guys, this is the latest update concerning Mohammed Salisu. Real Sociedad are interested in the player, and in the coming days, they are going to make an offer for the player. And it's not going to come cheap. A total package of 50 million could be asked for, and trust me, the amount will start from 12 million euros because that is his market value on transfermarket.com. But then, guys, this is the latest update concerning Mohammed Salisu. If you were to advise the player, where should he go to? Valencia or Real Sociedad? Let me know your answers down below in the comments. Lastly, let's talk about Majeed Ashimeru, who plays for Anderlecht. Now, Majeed Ashimeru, the last time I spoke about the player, I said he was attracting interest from a club in the Turkish league called Antalyaspor. Now, what we heard was that Majeed Ashimeru turned the offer down, stating that the financial benefit was insufficient. What he was earning at Anderlecht was way more than what the Turkish club was offering. So he said no. He said he's not going. But the latest news we are getting on Majeed Ashimeru is that St. Pauli in the German Bundesliga, I hope I got the pronunciation right, St. Pauli, Daniel Kofice's former club, are interested in signing Majeed Ashimeru, and which is a very good one. Now, they have already presented an offer of 3 million euros to Anderlecht to sign Majeed Ashimeru. Now, Majeed Ashimeru has a contract with Anderlecht until 2027. And trust me, Anderlecht, this will be a great opportunity for them to sell the player because it has been injury upon injury. Do you even know today Anderlecht played Europa League qualifiers? He's not in the squad. Ashimeru is not in the squad. You understand? As of now, the coach has moved on with his plan. He's not even part of the plan. He's been seen as a surplus to the team. So this will be a very good move, in my own opinion, for Majeed Ashimeru because there is World Cup around the corner. As I said for Salisu, I'm going to say for Ashimeru, we are not taking a bench warmer to the World Cup. So you need to go to a team that is going to guarantee you regular playing time, and you need to play extremely well. So for me, I think this is an opportunity for the player. If I were to advise him, he should go to the German Bundesliga. He's going to make a name for himself. We also have Daniel Kofice played for St. Pauli and did an extremely good job. And I believe Majeed Ashimeru can also do the same. But then, guys, this is the latest update concerning Majeed Ashimeru. St. Pauli have already submitted an offer of 3 million euros to Anderlecht to sign the player. And guys, so this is the update I have for you. Let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and also turn on notifications. My name is Adam. I'll make sure to see you in the next one. Charlie, we go viral.